BBC2, Martin Lewis puts some celebrities to the test.
Good morning. Welcome to Today's the Day Christmas special. Hope you all got the presents you wanted and you remember to put the turkey on. But whether you have or not, stick around for some great memories of Christmas past, and tussling over them are celebrity contestants. Come and meet them. First of all, we welcome the king of British comedy, a great entertainer, 35 years in showbiz. His programme, The News Headlines, the longest running radio show with an audience, Roy Hudd.
Hey, well.
And Roy, at this time of year, very much Mr. Panto.
Yes, I'm not playing pantomime this year, but I have written 3.
You've written 3?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I have. And the jokes are always exactly the same in pantomime, except that sort of like a few years ago you'd say, when the villainess came on, you'd say, oh, my God, it's Edwina Curry, you know. Now you say, oh, my God, it's Harriet Harman. So it's exactly.
But that is true about pantomime. People like the same jokes and expect the same jokes.
And with my books, they certainly get the same joke.
Well, now, Roy, we can take you back a little bit to one of your earliest TV appearances. It reveals a slim line Roy had on the Rolf Harris show way back in 1968.
Now, what are you going to do for us tonight, Roy? Hey, come on. I'm Rolf and you're Roy, right? Oh, wait a minute. Look, isn't he a great comic? He's always kidding about. You know, look at that makeup. You can't see it going. Look at that. Oh, try. No, seriously, come on. I'm Rolf Harris and I can prove it. You can prove it? Yes. You can prove it? Hey, the big white boomer? What? Read the name tag on there. What does that say, the name tag? Read. Rolf Harris. So who are you? Never guess who I am. Who are you? I'm 100% virgin wool.
Not bad stuff.
Well, partnering Roy, today we have a lady who has played Cleopatra in Carry On Cleo, one of those memorable Carry On films, but is best known to all of you here as Alma, wife of the scheming Mike Baldwin in Coronation Street. It is, of course, Barrie.
Amanda, with an arse clasped in her grasp.
Do you mind? This is a family show,
Sorry
Christmas morning. Amanda, Coronation Street, it's all got spiced up a bit recently, hasn't it?
Yes.
Can you give us any trade secrets, any surprises lined up?
What, do you mean stories? No, that's like looking at exam results. You can't tell you.
But do you know yourself from one day to another how your character's going to develop?
No, because they say to us it's like life. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so that's the way it is. They don't do it just because of press interest. They do it just because they keep it fresh and we're not told, in case we start playing something towards a storyline.
Well, we've got a little tease down memory lane for you. It is from a programme called Ooh La La with Patrick Cargill, going back 24 years. Have a look at this.
Oh, that was nice.
You still love me.
I adore you.
You don't waste any time. What was your name?
Ernest.
Ernest what? I mean, you do have another name.
My name is Radio.
Again? Do you know, I saw straight away that you were making eyes at me at the theatre yesterday.
Yes, I was indeed.
I can't think why I told the usherette to give you my card in the interval.
Is all this yours?
Well, whose do you think it is?
Mine.
Completely forgotten that.
Really? Well,
Yes, that could have been somebody else completely.
and you haven't changed a bit, isn't that?
I don't think so.
yeah.
You're right, Mark.
But taking on Roy and Amanda, we have, first of all, the host of the hugely successful MasterChef, and also taking us through the keyhole, prying into other people's houses and saying the most delightful things, sometimes about the most appalling furniture. It is, of course, Lloyd Grossman.
Why on earth would live in a jacket like that?
It's already starting.
Lloyd, tell me, why do you never say anything nasty about the furniture? Because some of the things that people have in the house are pretty dreadful, aren't they?
Oh, everyone's got lovely furniture. No, because everyone has their own taste. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as someone is expressing themselves somehow, even with Roy's jacket, I think that's fine. Personality.
Of course, you have this image of great culinary cool on MasterChef, but you have been known to let your hair down occasionally, as in this instance from 1993 on the Danny Baker Show. And partnering Lloyd in our contest today, a lady best known as Nurse Gladys Emanuel from Open All Hours, but of course she's got a list of credits as long as your arm in television, theatre and in films, and has just played a cameo role as a femme fatale in Coronation Street. It is, of course, Linda Barron.
And I'm going home. I'm going home before you go further back than 40 years, because I've been in the business longer than you.
Steady on, not so fast. Let me take you back not too far and ask you what it was like working with Ronnie Barker.
Oh, well, that was a pleasure. That's an easy question to answer. Anybody who's very talented is easy to work with.
Right.
I mean, he was a funny man off stage as well.
Well, everybody certainly laughed at this clip from Open All Hours with Ronnie Barker going way back to 1976.
Well, and what can I do you for?
2 packets of peppermints.
Oh, that sounds very reasonable, I accept. What do you want? Extra strong, do you want?
You know me, Arkwright. Moderation in all things.
I say you have come up a treat, Gladys Emanuel. I like that blouse you've got on there. Ooh, I'd like to browse through that blouse. One afternoon when it's wet, you know.
I'll send it over next time I wash it.
Lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our teams in position for the Christmas special of Today's the Day.
I don't remember that.
Right, on with the game. And we kick off with our TV round, a selection of classic programmes which were on the air in Christmases gone by. Let's have 3 clips for Roy and Amanda first and see just what you make of these.
And it sure is mighty fine. Put it there, partner.
Right. Now, 5 points for each programme you can identify. The first one, what do you reckon that was?
Vicar of Dibley, was it?
Yes, from 1996. The second one?
I would think it was a Billy Cotton Band show.
You would be correct, with Eric Sykes and Hattie Jakes.
Yeah.
From 1961. And the third?
2 Ronnies?
It would be the 2 Ronnies, would it? Christmas special.
From 1972. Yeah. Right. Another 5 points for each of these questions. Who stars as Geraldine Granger, the Vicar of Dibley?
It's the one who's married to Lenny Henry.
Dawn French.
Dawn French.
The one who's married, sorry. Dawn
French. The one who's married to Lenny Henry. I tell you, Dawn is going to walk in here and beat you around the head with that.
That's what he's hoping.
Okay, next question. What did Billy Cotton traditionally shout at the start of his band shows?
Wakey, wakey! Bam, 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 bam. Somebody stole my girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes, and good heavens, that woke the audience up, didn't it? Ronnie Corbett and Ronnie Barker first appeared together on whose television shows of the 60s?
Frost.
Yes, David Frost in The Frost Report.
Yep.
And we 3 clips coming up now to test the memories of Lloyd and Linda.
Good morning, Your Majesty. Christmas again, eh? What joy. Don't you just love it?
No, I hate it. In fact, I've just abolished it.
I'm sorry?
I'll block up the chimneys, burn all the crackers, and kill anyone I see carrying a present. What's that, Edmund?
This? It's a window.
Here's the bluebird, hear the sting, here's the new bird. He sings a love song as you go along, walking in the window.
Lloyd and Linda, can you identify those programs? First one?
Blackadder.
Blackadder 2 from 1988. The second one?
Morecambe and Wise.
Morecambe and Wise.
Yes, In the Good Old Days from 1959. Yes. And the third?
Dad's Army.
Right, from 1973. Here we go. Who played Queen Elizabeth I in Blackadder 2?
Second name's Richardson.
Is correct. Morecambe and Wise were Walking in a Winter Wonderland. With which song are they most associated?
Bring me sunshine, bring me down.
Yes, their theme song. That was their singing.
And Bring Me Sunshine was, of course, their theme song performed at the end of their shows, famously. Dad's Army was set in which fictional town?
Warmington-on-Sea.
Yes, well done. And look at that. A dead heat at the end of round 1. Roy and Amanda on 30. Lloyd and Linda also on 30.
All right.
Tell you, I wonder who will be the first one to let it slip. As we move into Stop the Clip round. Fingers on buzzers, please. Buzz in when you think you know the answer to the question, and the sooner you buzz, of course, the more points you get. We're starting with a report from Christmas 1996. What is this story about? Start the clip.
A Christmas card seen from London's Hampstead Heath this morning. But more crucially, it means a long overdue victory against the bookies.
Some people take it very seriously. The biggest individual bet we took this year was £3,500.
Lloyd and Linda?
Well, presumably it's a story about people betting on whether we were going to have a white Christmas. Yeah?
Correct. A report from today in 1996 about people betting on whether or not it would indeed be a white Christmas. Now music from the charts today in 1988. Can you name both the singer and the song? I need both for a correct answer. Start the clip. Lloyd and Linda?
Cliff Richard, Mistletoe and Wine.
He's right. Cliff Richard with Mistletoe.
Oh, my God.
Now, how did you get that when we hadn't heard any music?
I recognised his shirt.
He's a musician. He's a musician.
It was, of course, a Christmas number 1 today in 1988. It was Cliff's 12th number 1 hit out of 13 that he's had altogether. Let's have another burst.
Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, a time to rejoice in the good that we see.
And at the end of that round, Roy and Amanda have been uncharacteristically silent. They're still languishing on 30 points. Lloyd and Linda have shot ahead with 54.
Right, come on, baby.
On like lightning to round 3, famous faces. On the video wall, we have 4 years. Hiding behind each year, a well-known person in a classic Christmas clip from the Today's the Day archive. Roy and Amanda, you kick off first.
We think 61.
1961.
Let out the reindeer mountain, as they shouted on with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Mrs. Mills tickling the Christmas ivories today in 1961.
We got that far.
I bet you know this as well. Which other popular pianist of the time topped the pop charts with Side Saddle and Roulette?
Yes.
Russ Conway.
Russ Conway is right. So, your choice now, Lloyd and Linda.
What year do you want?
I don't know.
Well, you only emigrated from the colonies recently, so you said
76.
76.
1976.
Why is it so aggressive? It's not aggressive. Not all the time.
Lunatic.
It's not.
classic moment there, ruffled feathers for Parky at Christmas in 1976. Michael Parkinson's wife also presented a chat show for a while. Can you name her?
Mary.
Yes, Mary Parkinson is right. Roy and Amanda.
Well, 96 is a bit up to date for us,
Yeah,
isn't
we'll
it?
do 72.
72.
1972.
Packers, let us play a game and push him down the well.
Yeah.
He's fallen in the water.
Spike Milligan, Harry Seacombe and Peter Sellers enjoying the last goon show of all at Christmas 1972. Name the regular announcer on the goon show who often declared, "It's all in the mind, you know."
Wallace Greenslade.
Well done, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
I'm proud to be
More
sitting
points
next
for
to
that.
you.
Lloyd knew that, though. Lloyd knew that.
He didn't.
Wallace Greenslade.
Now, steady out, seconds out as Lloyd and Linda indulge in our last year, 1996.
It's the first time the Prime Minister has won the phone poll, although he came second last year. There was evidence of some listeners trying to vote for him more than once, so 4,000 votes were taken off his total, but he was still the clear winner.
John Major, named as the Today programme's Man of the Year today in 1996. 4 years earlier, he was the castaway on Desert Island Discs. What did he choose as his luxury object?
His book was Wisdom, I think. His luxury object was...
Genius. I've got no idea.
No, right, operator Roy and Amanda?
Was it a cricket bat?
No, it wasn't. You love this. It was a full-scale replica of the oval cricket ground, complete with a bowling machine. Isn't that one?
Well, I got the cricket bat.
Yes, you got the bat. That was only a tiny part of the answer.
You didn't let me finish, Martin. You see, I was going to say cricket bat, stump, pavilion, and all that.
At the end of that round, we find Roy and Amanda on 40 points, catching up a little Lloyd and Linda, who are still in the lead on 59. On now to our Christmas video wall. There are 8 clips here, some more difficult to answer questions about than others, so you do have a choice. And as you can see, the clips are worth 5, 10 or 15 points. Roy and Amanda, your choice first.
Bottom right.
Bottom right for 15 points.
Under the tree, who can it be? I see him, champion he. A Christmas carol's inside and all, a cracker so great, a creature so small. It's a pudding and he's in a stew, plus he's a knockout, I'll tell you. To catch the post, here's who we need. When she's out for a walk, she takes the lead. Don't give him the bird, give him a hand when he hops through this winter wonderland.
A conveyor belt of celebrities on the Christmas edition of the Generation Game today in 1980. For 15 points, can you name all of the 5 celebrities you saw?
Bernie Winters, Barbara Woodhouse. Stuart Hall.
Yes.
I think it was Carol Drinkwater from All Creatures Great and Small.
And finally...
Oh, yes, Robin Cousins.
Robin Cousins, you're there, yes. So, your choice now, Lloyd and Linda.
Yeah, we'll have the one with the dog.
Okay, middle left for 10 points.
Oh,
it's great.
Lovely Diana Rigg.
Wonderful.
Diana Rigg having a howling good time on the Morecambe Wives Christmas show today in 1975. For 10 points earlier this year, Diana Rigg won an Emmy Award for her performance as Mrs. Danvers in a television adaptation of which novel?
Rebecca.
That's right, yes.
Rebecca's right, yes. Well done. Roy and Amanda, your choice.
We better go for the bottom left,
Yes,
I
we'll
think.
go big.
Bottom left for 15 points.
A floodlit London cinema puts on the social occasion of the week, the Royal Command film performance. Finally, the evening's guests of honor, Their Majesties the King and Queen with the princesses. With a diplomatic touch, the stars are lined up in alphabetical order. An all-American trio.
A right royal occasion at the royal film performance of That Forsyte Woman at Christmas 1949. For 15 points, name the female star of that film whom you saw briefly with co-star Errol Flynn.
Is it Greer Garson?
Yes, it is Greer Garson. Well done.
Done, baby.
The further back, the better.
Lloyd and Linda, your choice.
I'm sort of thinking of the pop star.
Oh, I would have a pop star, yes.
Bottom middle for 10 points. Merry Christmas today in 1983. For 10 points, name one of Slade's 5 other chart-topping records.
Come on, Mama, Feel the Noise.
Come On, Feel the Noise was the title of the song. You put it in an extraneous mama.
Well, when we used to sing along with it, we'd yell Mama.
Used to say that. Right, so,
Yes, it was improvisation.
Roy and Amanda, your choice.
Got to go for Lloyd Grossman there on holiday, haven't we, on the right? Middle right.
Middle right for 10 points.
A kite and water skis are standard equipment for a Florida Santa Claus. You see, kiddies, mermaids, or in this case, aquamaids, celebrate the holiday too. And old Santa is willing to pool his talents to make sure none is denied the Yule cheer. You'll have to admit it's his prettiest assignment of the day.
Santa enjoying a swim with his aquamaids today in 1957. For 10 points, each Christmas morning in the Serpentine, swimmers compete for which cup named in honour of a flighty fictional character?
Biggles.
No. The Biggles Cup.
The Biggles Cup.
Flighty.
Offer it to Lloyd and Linda.
Phoenix Award?
No, it is in fact the Peter Pan Cup.
Oh.
In Kensington Gardens, just round the corner, yes? Okay, Lloyd and Linda, your choice.
The one in the middle.
Okay, top middle for 10 points. Alan Jones, Walking in the Air, today in 1985. The song was the theme to the animated television adaptation of a Raymond Briggs children's story. For 10 points, can you name it?
The Snowman.
Is correct. Roy and Amanda.
Blue shirt.
Yeah, blue shirt, yeah.
Okay, top right for 5 points.
I have had a word with the vicar.
Oh, God.
He's throwing his old people's annual Christmas dinner down the church hall. And he says he will be delighted to see you there, providing...
Providing what?
Providing you do not get Brahms and Liszt. You do not shock all those sweet old ladies with your dirty stories and your foul language. I mean, the vicar ain't forgotten the way you done up his crossword puzzle.
Classic comedy from Steptoe and Son today in 1973. For 5 points, name either of the 2 cart horses used by Harold and Albert.
We think.
We think.
Hercules was one.
You'd be right, the other being Delilah. And Lloyd and Linda, you're left with top left for 5 points.
Okay, Firk in a port. Yeah. 2 bottles of vodka. A lot of bowls. and a small stuffed olives, please. Thank you.
Is that a lot then?
Yes, that'll do for now, thank you.
Terrible rush this Christmas lark, isn't it?
Yeah. If it wasn't for the kids, we wouldn't bother, you know.
Ronnie Barker getting in the drink today in 1972. For 5 points, what was the full name of his character in Porridge?
You have been sent to prison for a period of 21 years. What was his name?
I have no idea.
Right.
Well, wasn't that Phyllis Calvert behind the bar?
Offer it to Roy and Amanda.
Arthur something Fletcher, but bloody well, have a shot, shall we?
Biggles.
That'll do, Arthur Biggles Shepherd. No,
I'm going to tell you, it was Norman Stanley Fletcher.
Oh, I wasn't far wrong, was I? Arthur was almost there.
And you might actually have recognised in the background there a young Sally James, who later co-presented the children's TV programme Tiswas. So, at the end of that round, we find Roy and Amanda on 75, still within striking distance of Lloyd and Linda, who are in the lead on 89. On to our final round. Time to beat the clock. 60 seconds of questions about Christmas in years gone by, but of course only one team member can play. Lloyd, you're in the hot seat. Let's go. 60 seconds, starting now. Born today in 1962, actor Nick Conway played Billy Boswell in which Carla Lane TV comedy?
have no idea.
Bread. Which author who died on Christmas Eve 1994 wrote the plays Look Back in Anger and The Entertainer?
John Osborne.
Correct. At Christmas 1993, who was starring as Fairy Bowbells in Dick Whittington and His Cat at the Richmond Theatre, but is best known for playing TV nurse Gladys Emanuel?
Oh, my teammate, Linda.
Correct. Which American entertainer who died at Christmas 1974 used a violin as a famous prop?
Jack Benny.
Correct. Married on Christmas Eve 1914, who wrote the thriller Murder on the Orient Express?
Agatha Christie.
Correct. Born today in 1642, which British scientist introduced the concept of gravity?
Isaac Newton.
Correct. Premiered at Christmas 1893. I'll finish the question. Premiered at Christmas 1893, the opera Hansel and Gretel is based on a story by brothers Wilhelm and Jakob. What was their surname?
Grimm with 2 M's.
Is right. Now, Roy, your target to beat is 149 points.
Biggles!
Let's go. 60 seconds starting now. Born today in 1923, who starred as Meg Mortimer in Crossroads?
Pass.
Noel Gordon. Which American bodybuilder who died on Christmas Eve 1972? Correct. In his panto debut at Christmas 1959, who joined Bill Pertwee to play the Brokers Men in Goody Two-Shoes at the Empire Theatre, Leeds?
Roy Howard, wonderful comedian.
Correct. In the pop charts today in 1962, which singer was rocking around the Christmas tree?
Brenda Lee.
Correct. At Christmas 1962, which future Prime Minister was conducting a carol concert in Broadstairs?
Ted Heath, Edward Heath.
Correct. Today in 1927, who acceded to the Japanese imperial throne?
Hirohito.
Is right. On Boxing Day 1972, Nancy Wilkinson became the first champion of the TV quiz, which ended this year. Name it.
Mastermind.
Correct. Born on Christmas Eve 1928. Finish the question. Born on Christmas Eve 1928, Norman Rossington played Private Cupcake Cook in which military TV comedy?
The Army Gang.
Is right. I told you. Roy, you were within one answer of doing it, but you and Amanda have ended our contest with 145 points. You certainly gave Lloyd and Linda a run for their money, but they are the champions of our Christmas special with 149.
Well done.
But you played a blinder, all of you, and we've had lots of fun. Thanks a million for being with us. And that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of the day with us here on BBC Two, and a very happy Christmas to you from all of us here on Today's the Day. We'll be back with you on Monday, the 12th of January, for the first contest of 1998. So do join us then for yet another quizzical trip down memory lane. Bye for now.